You can't just say, hey, here's last week's dinner that I, shoved under the refrigerator for you now. Heat it up in the microwave. You have to give it something different, something more, something in wrestling vernacular, a swerve. Something that the fans don't see coming. Yet once it happens, the fans say, "What the fuck? Holy shit!" And that was exactly what the Francine whole thing did. Because keep in mind, in the entire time that I was gone to that horrible place up in Connecticut, Francine was out there fighting for her men, the pit bulls. And, so she was as natural a part as them as the black and gold was for me. So when she did that in that match, when nobody saw it coming, and then did that sexy dance, pulling that skirt off and reveal that franchise thong underneath, it was one of those classic ECW moments where you could see every one of those 1,100 fans in that arena who thought they had it all figured out, who thought they were smarter than Paul and could book ahead of him and knew exactly where he was going. They were all caught with their pants down around their heels, around their ankles. They didn't see it coming. And the Gary Wolf drop arm DDT, the Gary Wolf broken neck spot, was almost an epitaph to all that. This incredible match had taken place. Then this Francine reveal. And then on top of all that, now there's this that happened. To the fan on the outside looking in, it almost came across, I think, at that moment when they first heard this, as, okay, here comes another sports entertainment style bullshit story arc where we got this figured out. And then they see, like me, they see Gary Wolf walking around Philadelphia with this thing screwed into his skull. And at that point, it became 100% evident. And if you were a person living in Philadelphia that hadn't seen Gary somewhere around town, next time you came to the ECW arena and saw him screwed into that thing, it's like some kind of a medieval contraption. This thing screwed into your skull and strapped around you and locked in. And, it's the kind of thing that like you have nightmares about. It really set the stage for, Francine especially. She had just made this turn from, this voluptuous, beautiful ballet manager to suddenly this, this vixen that, that they couldn't stand for all these reasons. The chemistry was exactly right. The franchise character in that return to ECW arena needed something more. You couldn't just say, here's the franchise back and he's back from WWF. It had to be that with a little bit of sauce thrown in and something to make it taste a little bit sweeter. And Francine gave that in spades and took this whole trajectory and this dark side of the franchise character to the forefront.